And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, players coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
NLCS Game 1 is coming your way next. About to get started here. Our starter in this one, Tyler Glasnow.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Jackson Chourio, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. That one is absolutely belted. Raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Swing and a foul out of play. One out, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two.
One ball, two strikes.
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and there's two down.
Batting third, catcher William Contreras.
And now it's William Contreras.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfield taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well.
1-1.
Said, yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball
2
right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit no score. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Freddie Peralta. What do you look for here?
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, Boog. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
We go to the bottom of the first. And now the DH, Justin Dean. And that drops in for a strike. Peralta measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Up and in, and the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he
1
really
ball,
sells the
2 strikes.
changeup with that arm action.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fastball is
that ball went out.
outside. That's off the mark. And a full count now. Righty delivers. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. This one popped up. Terang should have this one. Makes the catch for the out. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Mookie Betts in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Turns and fires to Betts. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third, first baseman, Freddie
And here's Freddie Freeman. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Betts, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Breaking ball misses down and away.
No, he's really
1 ball,
working
1
him
strike.
away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That's a little bit low. Next
3-2.
offering is downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Man at first, one away. And ball four, two aboard.
First base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Will Smith.
2 on, 1 out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Here's a high fly ball out to center. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Max Muncy.
And now it's Max Muncy.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
The other way. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. Betts around second, headed for third. The tag, and they get him. So a sloppy play there, but it ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Scoreless after 1. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series. Now it's Christian Yelich. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. Oh, 1 now. That one fouled off.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
Stays alive. Glass now, ready and deals.
1 ball,
and that one is
2
inside
strikes.
ball 1. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Andrew Vaughn stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hernandez snags it for the 2nd out.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Sal Frelick.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Sal Frelick. Way inside. No score here in the 2nd. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Still the ball really well today. That 2-seam fastball's got good run on it. Excellent job of moving it around the plate.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And that skips into
2
there.
strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Nobody left for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Game 1 of the NLCS. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Peralta back to work. In the air, right field. Chourio brings it in, and there's one down.
Batting 7th, second baseman.
And here comes Tommy Edman. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Out to short. In time to Vaughn. And they get Edman for the out.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Fights it off. He'll see another. This ball's chopped on the ground. In time to Vaughn. That ends the frame. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now number 21.
Caleb Durbin.
That one misses. Ball 1. High fly ball down the left field line. Hernandez sizing it up. Looks it away for the out.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Jake Bowers.
Now here's Jake Bowers. And there's a foul ball. Top of the 3rd, no score. Foul ball there. Goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure.
Batting
Hacking
9th,
at those first 2 pitches, but
Joseph
clearly that
Ortiz.
last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Yeah, the batter now, Joseph Ortiz. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that drops in for a strike. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 1 of the NLCS. Right side, and foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Milwaukee leaves 1, and we are still scoreless. Set for the bottom of the
Leading
third.
off
And
for
at the plate for the
Dodgers,
Dodgers,
right
Andy
fielder,
Pages.
Andy Pages.
Swinging a foul straight back. Breaking
That's a
ball
ball.
misses down and away.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
Man, he was
1 ball,
really tardy
2
on that
strikes.
fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 away.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the
Now
sequence in that
batting,
at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Justin Dean. 0 for 1 so far. In there at the knees. 0-1.
All ones the count.
That's
Ball, that's
inside.
it.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Ground ball left side. In time to
He's out.
Vaughn. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie.
Here's Mookie
Betts.
now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And that's off the outside edge. 1-0.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass
No,
all the way
inside.
across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
The wind to kick the 2-0. Swing and a miss.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Fastball is outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and we're still knotted at 0. On to the fourth.
Leading off
Up now
for
for
the Brewers,
Milwaukee,
second
Bryce
baseman,
Terang.
Bryce Terang.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And
Ball
that's off
inside.
the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Fouled off left side. And that one hit to first. Freeman steps on the bag, and a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the catcher, William Contreras. He's 0 for 1. And a breaking ball misses outside. Contreras goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. And that misses. 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next offering is fouled back. That one finds the zone. 2-2 now. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Here's Yelich at the dish. He's 0 for 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Fourth inning underway, no score. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Gone in order are the Brewers. Still no score. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the fourth, next to the dish is Freddie.
Freddie Freeman.
And ball one.
1-0.
That one missed. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Line drive. Full extension, makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman.
So a
Max
great diving
Muncy.
catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets. Pretty much a direct line to it. And perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life. I don't know. But, man, great job to hold on all the way through the dive as well. No fumble caused by the ground.
Two down, nobody on. And that's downstairs. And that's ball one. And there's a ball.
Two.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Freeland makes the grab, and that's the inning. Dodgers down in order. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Game 1 of the National League Championship Series.
Andrew
Vaughn now. Glass now back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before it starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. It sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Sal Frelick. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Nope, that's inside.
And a swing and a miss. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the NLCS. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball.
Now batting, third baseman, Caleb
Dominant
Durden.
performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's the third baseman. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Runner on the move. Pitch is high. Throw.
No, he's
safe.
in there, safe.
That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fought off foul. And that's in the dirt.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at-bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jake Bauers digs in now. Just missed.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And out of here. A 2-run blast. And they take the lead. It's 2-0.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So digging in, Joseph Ortiz. And manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change.
Now pitching.
So the
for
Dodgers have a new arm on the mound. Number 78. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Casfarius.
And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
0-1.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that'll do it. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And it's 2-zip. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Game one of the NLCS. And now the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And the slider just misses.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. With just one hit in the game, they're clearly frustrated and searching for answers at this point.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That does it for Freddie Peralta, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for Milwaukee,
Burgos into the game.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Movement in the bullpen. Jared Koenig, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. And now 1-2.
Thing about frustration, though, it gets you nowhere as a hitter. It's easy to get there, but the best thing you can do is simplify the approach and take things one pitch at a time.
Center field. Frelick after it. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's Kike Hernandez.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Runner takes off. Ball misses.
Ball one, no strikes.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Hernandez leads off second with one gone in the inning. There's a strike.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Not even close there. And that's ball two. One out and a runner at second. Too low, and it's ball three. Andy Pajes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man at second. Out towards left center. Frelick has a beat on it. Makes the grab. Two down.
Now batting, right fielder, Andy Pajes.
So up next, Andy Pajes. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with two out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Justin Dean. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. The tying run comes around from first.
Back-to-back base hits. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 1 for 2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Frelick has a beat on it. He's got it, and that ends the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1.
Well, these Brewers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Up the middle, Betts on the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
This is Bryce Terang. Ground ball up the middle. Betts up with it. On to first. Two quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
Now batting, catcher, William Contreras.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers. Now a screamer into the outfield. Hernandez brings it in for the third out. So they make short work of him there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. We are tied 2-2. A new pitcher in the game, Jared Koenig.
And they felt it was time to
Now
bring on a
pitching for
left-handed reliever
Milwaukee,
from the pen with the lefty hitter
number
coming
47.
up. I think it's a good move. I know I never
Jared
liked when
Koenig.
opposing teams did that to me.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a strike in there.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Grant Anderson getting ready to go. Uribe also getting ready. To the right side. Terang over to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
Will Smith to the plate.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
One gone, runner at first. Max Muncy, the next to hit. And that one clips the corner. And fouled off. And 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the sixth.
That's ball two.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. That's a hit. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here. A perfect example
Now
right
batting,
there. That
center
plate discipline,
fielder,
it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a
Hernandez.
count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
First and second, one out. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. Grounds one to short. Ortiz. Off balance feet. Here's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Tommy Edman at the plate. A switch hitter batting right. Ball one there.
Counts 1-0.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That catches the top part of the zone, and that's strike one. There's a strike. Smith, the runner at third. Hernandez at first. 2 out of the inning. This to third, and that chance handled. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Pulls that one foul. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two on, 2 outs. Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. On to the 7th here in game 1. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Brewers 2. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Christian Yelich.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. And that one is gone. That should get the dugout going. And we have a tie ball game. It's 3-3.
That's a clutch hit in a big moment. You can't ask for a better time to get a swing like that. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Andrew Vaughn getting. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
Now pitching.
Number
for the
80
Dodgers.
will take over here.
Number 80, Emmett Sheehan.
Right through there for a strike. Ripped on a line to center. Hernandez tracks it down for the out.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Here's the center fielder, Sal Frelick. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Slapped foul.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a
Taylor
lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now the third baseman. Move to first. Freeland back in on a dive.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that drops in for a strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
With the go-ahead run at first, here in the late stages of game one. Check on the runner. Freeland back on a dive. And that's disengagement number 2.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Now batting, left fielder Jake Bauers.
Next for Milwaukee, Jake Bauers. He's already homered in this game. That's to third. Throws across the diamond. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the Brewers add one with a solo shot. We're tied now at 3 apiece. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Grant Anderson.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 56, Grant Anderson.
And at the plate for the
Leading
Dodgers,
off for
Andy
the
Pages.
Dodgers, right fielder Andy Pages.
That one is upstairs. Anderson in his second season, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Rips one to right, and there's a hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any
Now
better
batting,
than that. He really shot that one down the
Justin
right field line and somehow
T.
found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So back to the top of the order, and next for L.A., Justin Dean. There's the strike. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot. 1 for 3.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Frelick has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie
Clutch
Freeman.
situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. Golden opportunity right here. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1. And delivers outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And that one fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. Squeezes it. Runners tagging from second and third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. And they take the lead in the seventh. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Will Smith.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And takes low for ball one.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run. He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Brewers 3. We're at the top of the 8th. Stepping in, Joseph Ortiz.
Leading off for the Brewers, shortstop Joseph Ortiz.
Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And that's outside. 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He steps on the bag. First out in the top of the 8th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now the number 2 hitter, Bryce Terang. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Now a pop-up on the infield. Muncy makes the catch. And that's the third out. Brewers go down quietly. They still trail it here 4-3.
Now pitching for
Pitching
Milwaukee,
change here. Abner
number
Uribe.
45.
Just trying to keep this one close
Abner
here, and this
Uribe.
is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off
game.
for the
Here's the
Dodgers,
third baseman,
third
Max
baseman,
Muncy.
Max Muncy.
That clips the corner.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Up the middle. In time to
He's
Vaughn.
out.
One up, one down.
Now batting, center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Fastball for a strike. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Jacob Mizorowski, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Number 39, also throwing. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, one away here in game one of the NLCS. That one
One ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
1-2 to count. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 away now.
Oh, that slider down
Now
and away.
batting,
It's just kind of a
second
slow
baseman,
death. With 2 strikes, you're
Tommy
looking to protect.
Edman.
And halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And that is out of play. That's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Misses.
Nope.
And that's ball 2. And that one
3-2.
almost hit him. Two down, nobody on. Draws the walk
Ball
there.
4. Take your base.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with
Now
that
batting,
last pitch,
left
but neither
fielder,
happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Hernandez.
And up next for Los Angeles, Enrique Hernandez. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Liner, base hit. And now 2 aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Ball one, no strikes. That's hard hit on the line. And that is that. 2 left on. We're on to the 9th in game 1. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Brewers 3. We go to the 9th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. William Contreras. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now it's Christian Yelich. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Muncy sizes this one up. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
So they're down to their final out. Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers. Hard hit right side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers claim game 1 here at home.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.